On question 12, let's move. How do we answer this question? We can solve this question in two ways. The first method, we are going to use the principle, the laws of indices, which states that any number to the power 0, the answer is 1. So now, for me to answer this question, it will be 3 to the power 1 minus 2x plus 4 equals to 5. Now I have to remove this 4, it goes there using additive inverse, meaning when I move this, it crosses an equal sign, it becomes a negative. Of course, it cannot cross, but it is an additive inverse. I'll have an expression like this. So when you have there, then you are going to have 3 to the power this, and of course I'll have 1. Then I'm going to employ this formula. I will employ this. I'm going to employ this one. I will employ this law, which states that any number to the power 0 is equal to 1. So because I want this one to become a 3, so it becomes like 3 to the power 1 minus 2x is equal to 3 to the power 0. Because I know for sure that 3 to the power 0 is 1. When the indices are the same, I know for sure that we are doing the correct thing. When the bases are the same, here I can see base 3, base 3. So now what do? We say, okay, 3 to the power 1 minus 2x equals to 3 to the power 0. Since they are the same, you remove them, so I'll have 2 like this equals to that. You avoid the negative way, shifting this one. I'll have 1 equals to 2x like that. Then you divide by 2, divide by 2. And then x is equal to 1 over 2. It means you have answered that question. So, fellow viewers, what was I saying? I was saying the first method, it is the application of laws of indices, where I believe that any number to the power 0 is 1, and then I will shift this 4 goes, this side becomes a negative, I have produced a 1. So now this one is replaced by 3 to the power 0 because it is 1. The bases are the same. Since the bases are the same, therefore you come up with this equation of the powers, and then you solve it, you come up with that one. This is method number 1. Method number 2, I'm going to use the laws of indices again. I know for sure that if you have got any number to the power m over a to the power n is the same as m, the power on top minus the power at the bottom. So equally, when you see this question, you agree with me that when you reached here, when you reached there, I can interpret this one as x to the power 2x equals to 5 minus 4. Which you are going to agree with me that this is 3 to the power 1 over 3 to the power 2x equals to 1. Where is the 3 to the power 2x coming from? It is coming from because I know that the top subtract the bottom one. That's why I can have this this picture which is there, which is a to the power m minus 1. So meaning that for them to have 1 minus 2x, it means the top power subtract the bottom power. So this is what I've engaged here. From there now I have 1 over 1. When you cross multiply this 3 to the power 2x, I'm going to have 3 to the power 2x equals to 1 times 3 to the power 1, 1 times 3 to the power 1. Of course, you agree with me that here they are the same, the bases. I will remain with 2x equals to 1. You divide both sides by 2, you divide the side by 2. And of course, you are going to have half. You can see, viewers, that we have gotten the same answer here in that side. I've applied the laws of indices. Of course, the first law which states that any number to the power 0 here, again, I've applied the law of indices to do with the division. And we have come up with the same answer. Thank you so much. I think we can proceed. Please, viewers, thank you. Okay, fellow viewers, we continue. Time is not with us. We are looking at mensuration in paper 1. This is a sector. It's just like a part of the circle. It's not the complete circle. So now here we are given the pi to be 22/7. They are asking us to find the theta. We are told the diagram shows a sector AOB whose area is 231 centimeters squared and radius 14 centimeters. So the radius is 14 centimeters. So now how do we answer this question? To answer this question, number one, we have to state the area of the sector. Now, I know that the area of the circle is this one. So this is for the circle. This is for the circle. Now, part of the area of the circle is called a sector. It is just part of the circle. So it is theta over 360, then pi r squared. So fellow viewers, you have to understand that this is just part, because that's why I've put the theta there. So the theta, that is what they're asking us here to calculate, because the area I've been given, the area, what is the area is 231, and of course I don't know theta, which is over 360 times pi. They have told me that 22/7 times my r, 14 times 14. Fellow viewers, the secret with this question, I want you to get me clearly. You won't be using calculators. So please don't multiply the figures up to the end. Do not multiply the figures. For example, 14 times 14, you get the final answer. No, leave it the way it is, like this. 14 times 14. So don't multiply to get the final answer. Now there are some numbers which are automatically I can do away with. I can do away with the 7. 7 into 7, 1. 7 into 14, it is 2. I can also do away with this 2. 2 here, it is 1. 2 there, it is 180. Because it is a 180 like that. Again, 2 can go there. 2 there, it's 90. 2 there, it is 11. I'm interested in 11. So on top there, I've remained here, I'll say over 1. So when you multiply what is on top here, it is 11 times 14 times theta, meaning that 11 times 14, of course, times theta equals to 231 multiplied by 90, like that. So the same, I'll divide both sides by 11 times 14, then this side by 11 times 14. So here we want to make theta the subject of the formula. Why? That is what they're asking us. So you have to take your time. You say, okay, here we go. There are some things which I can do away with. I don't want this 14. 2 there, 7. 2 there, 45. You agree with me that 2 goes into 90 45 times. I can see 11. 11 here, 1. 11 into 23, it goes there 2 times. That is 22. Remainder 1. 11 into 11, 21. Already I can see 7. 7 here, 1. 7 into 21, 3. So I've got 3 times 45. So fellow viewers, if you do it correctly, you will agree with me that you have got 45 times 3. This is 15, carry 1, and this and that 12 plus 1, 13. So meaning that when you multiply it nicely, you get 135 degrees. So my theta is 135 degrees. Fellow viewers, you can see that what was I talking about? This is a sector. It's not the whole circle, but it's part of the circle. But for the whole circle, the area is that one. Because it is just a part, that's why I said theta over. Now the whole circle has got 360, so it would have become 360 over 361. That's where here we don't show the theta because it has cancelled each other. Now from there we substituted. Area was 231, that's why you can see that I substituted 231. Where did I get this area in the equation? And then there is the theta over 360, and when you do your computation there, you cancel what is required, which is divisible to each other. If you can divide it properly, you come up with these figures, of course. and of course we are coming up to 135 degrees. That is our theta here, meaning that the degree which was here was 135 for them to come up with that area which is 231. So fellow viewers, kindly leave any comment. If you have got any question, please you can contact me. You are very